Now, in a book, you mentioned you used to be a fan of girls not approaching guys, or whichever gender you're interested in. But over time, this had changed. What led you to change your mindset on this, and why do you think girls should approach guys more often?
What changed my mindset, honestly, was literally in the book. I feel like prior to that, because we spoke to a lot of experts, and JT Tran, who is a male dating coach, this was the advice he gave. We spoke to two different dating app experts from OkCupid and the League. They both said statistically, like, women who approach first have more success. And also just speaking to other men, wherein JT said the most perfect anecdote, which I loved. He said, approaching people is a skill. It's no different than riding a bike. We often equate someone approaching you, that must mean they actually really like me. But no, the person who approaches you more than likely has approached 5 other people that day. And so he said, it's a skill like riding a bike. And just because someone can ride a bike doesn't mean they're going to be an amazing partner. And I'm like, light bulb moment. We're all waiting for that person to walk up to us in believing that the only reason they're walking up to us is because we struck this magical chord in them. But in truth, they're just used to doing it. And you're probably losing out on meeting a lot of really awesome people who would be compatible with you, who would be a great partner, but they're just terrified, just like you. They just haven't developed that skill yet. And so someone has to develop that skill. And why would you want to be in the passenger seat, such a big part of your life? In the book, when we did that experiment of approachable versus approaching, we noted that it's like, yes, women in essence don't get to choose who they speak to when they go out. Like, that's such an archaic, backwards way of thinking that I can't go out and initiate a conversation. I'm at the will of whoever wants to talk to me. That doesn't sound fun. So I think it was just a matter of empathy, understanding the man's perspective, and also being like, why would I not want to be in control of who I get to talk to for an evening or for the rest of my life? So what's been where's your position on approaching? Do you find it terrifying? Are you great at it? Where do you stand?
Yeah, so I mean, I was terrified like when I was younger, for sure, right? As anyone is with something new. But over time, like you said, it truly is a skill. So I just got better at it, and knowing myself more helped a lot to approach people, and just being being communication. It's a skill. So I just most of the time walk up to a girl, not immediately looking for something, but just because I want to have a nice chat with someone.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, and so that's the main goal that I have when I walk up to someone.
I 100% love it. And that was actually one of the advice that the flirting expert in our book gave, where she said, you have to change your mindset when it comes to flirting. Flirting is not, let me see if this person will like me. Flirting is, can this person keep up with me? Can this person have an enjoyable conversation with me? Does this person want to have a conversation with me? And if the answer is no, you're going to know that long before you say, can I get your phone number? So I think people really misinterpret making the first move as, can we sleep together? Or can I get your phone number? Or what's your credit card information? It's nothing that extreme. Making the first move is just making the first move. It's saying hello first. It's smiling first. It's walking over and saying, can you pass me a napkin? It's walking over and saying, hey, like, this music is kind of dull. Does this place ever pick up? Like, what do they usually play? So I love what you just said, because when you change your mindset to, I'm going over to validate myself versus I'm going over to see if I can get to know someone new.